Hey, what's going on, guys? This is CJ. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout on the PC, and this is my first victory on the game yesterday, and I thought I would make a video for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this, then make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment down below letting me know that you guys would like to see more of this game. So far right now, I think the game's pretty cool. I don't think there's too many kinks in the game. However, I think looting's a little kind of slow in a way. I'm not really sure how they can make it faster. And, I mean, you can't move around while you loot either, which is not a really big deal, but it is kind of nice so that you're kind of more protected. As I bet you guys already know how that is in Fortnite or in PUBG, that you guys can kind of slightly move around while you loot, so you're not just stationary and ready to get shot in the back of the head or in the front of the head. So hopefully they kind of fix that. You can kind of move around as I practice. Like, you can slightly move around as long as you're looking at the bag of the dead enemy. Then you can kind of move back and forth. So hopefully they kind of add it a little bit more in a way that you can move around just so you're more protected. But the gunplay is all right. The time to kill with armor is kind of insane, I feel like, at times, as the level 1 armor protects 40% damage and or bullet output, that's pretty insane. If you're shooting someone with an SMG and he has armor, then you're basically doing no damage to him whatsoever. And it doesn't take too long to blow off armor. It does. Like, that guy has a level 2, which I really like. The indicators are really cool. The time to kill with armor is kind of insane unless you hit his head, and it's not too hard to hit his head, I guess. It does take some practice. So only the elitists will win this game. I think it's pretty cool though. I love all the attachments, and the level 2 is protecting 50%, I believe, of bullet damage, which is pretty intense. And the level 3 does 55% with, I think it protects your head in some way. I don't think it has a percentage or anything like that, but I'm not really looking at anything. This is just going off the top of my head. And perks, while I dropped a perk there, I think the perk idea is actually really cool. I love the dead silence. I think it's like Sulker or something like that, or Stalker or something like that, that makes you move around while you're crouched. And oh my god, that makes you move really fast. It kind of in a way that you're sprinting while sprint. So it's really fast. I think it's a really crunch perk for the end game. If you guys can save your perks for the end, then that's the way to go. But overall, I think the game's cool. I was trying to partner up with my buddy here, as he was in a game, so I started a game, and this is that game that I'm playing right now. So I think the game is well made. It's optimized, not too bad. For a Call of Duty game, I wasn't really surprised if the game was going to run like crap. I didn't think it would. I think the game was going to run pretty flawlessly because of its Call of Duty game, and they're pretty good at optimizing their games, and especially with the bigger map. I think they did a really good job overall on how they made the map, and the optimization for the map is so far pretty good. I mean, I get 90 FPS, as you can see on the top left corner. I might get 80 every once in a while, maybe 75 depending on where I'm at, but the game runs well. I mean, I can't really complain about it. I do wish that it was a little bit more optimized so I could get that 144 FPS or maybe even higher, just for the faster pace of the game. Compared to PUBG, I think this game is super fast paced, and I really like it. I love that it's just first person. I don't want them to make a third person, and I don't think there's a need to whatsoever. As the more player base will play the game, it will feel, I guess, it would feel like a bigger game if there's only one game mode instead of having different types of game modes, because then you're not splitting up the player base, and I feel like that's going to be a pretty big deal. Snipers in the game. This 50 cal that I have right now is absolutely insane. I think the snipers in this game are super strong and powerful, and it could definitely do some damage on any enemy. And this is how I basically win the game with a sniper. So it's pretty good, and I would highly recommend it. And then I think it's called the Vapor. I think the VAPR is my favorite assault rifle so far, and I think that's probably the best gun in my opinion at the moment. I'm not really sure. The SMGs I haven't really used all that much, except from the very beginning of the game when I land, pick up a gun and I'll go shoot somebody. There is one gun that is a 9mm. It kind of looks like the MSMC from Black Ops 2, but I'm not really sure the name of it in Black Ops 4. But I am excited. I do want to play some TDM and some, search and destroy and stuff like that. Here I was like testing out the scoping, but as I saw a lot of one guy was watching me, so I was like kind of screwing around. Excited. I think it's cool. The gun is good. The SMGs, in my opinion, are kind of weak with the armor. And oh, the hotkeys. I need a hotkey to change my equipment. Like, yeah, you can click E to throw your frag grenade, but when you're in a battle, you don't want to open up your inventory to switch over to your stun or switch over to your smoke grenade or something. I wish they would make some type of hotkey so that you can just simply press 3 and it'll go straight to frag grenades. Any frag grenade, it could go to the clusters or the frag, and then let's say 6 for smoke grenades, whatever. I just want a binding for it because I really like that in PUBG, as you just click, for me anyways, this is what I bind it to, but 1 for grenades, 2 for stuns, and 3 for smokes. That's just what I like. I don't use incendiary or molotovs in that game, so I never have it bind to my keyboard. I also don't ever pick them up. If I do, then I drop them. So I hope they add some type of hotkey, because it's kind of I don't know, slow pace. It's kind of slowing down the game, I guess. The game's already super fast paced, but I bet they could add some type of hotkeys and it'll make it even more fast paced. But almost half the video, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button down below. Let me know down below that you would like to see more Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Blackout, and or TDM, whatever it is. I will upload more. Thank you guys, and hopefully I see you guys in the next video.